Good morning. So yeah, I didn't do my check-in last night, but there's a fair amount of snow there yesterday. Basically from about 2 miles in from the climb up into Diamond Peak Wilderness until like Mount Yoren Junction there. So there's a fair amount. I think that's going to be the theme for Oregon. I think any of these lower areas, once you get down below kind of like 5,500, 6,000 feet, it's okay. But I think any of those areas up over 6,000 still have pretty significant snow. So, but at least the trails it goes up and down quite a bit into those areas. So I feel like it's going to be, half the day in the snow kind of thing and half not, which is nice because then I could still get the miles in. But yeah, I camped at that little lake last night. I'm not even sure if it was on there or not. Pretty beautiful little spot, tons of mosquitoes, but it's kind of to be expected with all the standing water and melting snow and stuff. So, but so plan for this morning is to head into Shelter Cove. Originally I was planning on getting breakfast there. My wife messaged me this morning on my Garmin saying that they don't serve breakfast until 11, which you see kind of conflicting things. Like far out there was a comment where it says breakfast served the cafe's open 9 to 6 Wednesday to Sunday, which is Saturday today. So I think I'm gonna go in there anyways. I need some calories, even if I just get some, like if the restaurant's not open, even just some extra snacks and stuff to push me on to Big Lake Youth Camp. And I think I'm gonna have a shower there because I feel pretty disgusting. I just feel like greasy and stuff. It's been a while since basically I haven't had a shower since Medford, so it's been like a week of like basically 30-mile days. So I think it's time to have a shower, but I'm hoping that the cafe's open because I'd love to get breakfast there, and I'll probably stay there for like an hour depending. Get back on trail for like 10 o'clock-ish kind of thing. They're not open till 11. I don't think I'm gonna wait around there for breakfast. I'll just grab some snacks and stuff and go, but definitely be nice to get some extra calories for this section because I'll be about 87 miles, I think, once I hit the turnoff for Shelter Cove. And so it'd just be nice, but that's the plan. Check in again in the evening. Okay. All right, I guess it's time to start walking again. So I stayed there quite a bit longer than I wanted to, but got some calories in. The cook there apparently cut his hand or something, so they weren't even making food anyways. But there was a big like veterans fishing event thing there, so it was pretty busy, but it was pretty cool. Stay there. It's dangerously close to getting sucked into taking a Nero or a Zero there, but got out of there luckily. But so shower. I got one of those little Bandito scrambles, mountain out or alpine air meals, made some breakfast wraps and stuff, and then got some ice cream. So charged up my stuff and just kind of recharge my body and everything. This area is really beautiful, so it was worth coming in here. But
now I gotta push because I did like 5 this morning, so I'm gonna try and get at least another 20 in today, but I'm gonna have to play it by ear because it looks like there's a big climb out of here. And every time we've done a climb, basically in Oregon, there's been substantial snow at the top, and camping's pretty minimal, so we're just gonna have to play that by ear. But yeah, definitely was worth going in there and just taking a little rest, because I didn't really feel like I needed it, but there was a bunch of hikers there too. There was one guy from Australia, Ellis. I don't know if he has a trail name, but I met him really early on and then bumped into him like 2 days ago. So I was chatting with him for a while. Super nice dude. And a bunch of other people that I've seen in the registry, but they either started before me or they've just been ahead of me for a while. So most of them were either nearing or zeroing there. So I don't know. We'll see what this next section's like, because it was really nice following a boot track for the last few days, and most of those people were here before me. So there's either going to be very small or no boot track, but we'll make it through either way, and we'll just take our time. But yeah, this area is really beautiful. Actually reminds me a lot of I'll say it over and over again, but it reminds me a lot of areas back home and in Washington. So just trying to enjoy this. It's I took the road in because it was only, I think it was like 1.3 miles. So I'm gonna take the road back to the junction where I got off. Yeah, so I camped last night. I can't remember what the lake was, but there was another guy that I met in the Sierras, Diesel, and we've been really close since then. He started really late. He was doing like really crazy miles, I think, early on, because he started like mid-April. So he's making really good time, but he's gonna slow down. A lot of people are kind of concerned about the snow going forward, but I honestly think unless you take like 2 weeks off or 3 weeks off, I think there's going to be snow regardless. So I'm just going to push. If I got to do a little bit less miles, then that's just how it's going to have to be. But I'm just going to keep pushing. So next resupply is Big Lake Youth Camp, which is in 3 days. I think it's like 90 miles from here. So I can do that in 3 days for sure. And I showered there, so I'll be good to not shower until, well, really probably until Cascade Locks, because I think it's 3 days until Timberline Lodge after that. Because we hit, I think I'm at mile 1906 right now. So Timberline Lodge is like just shy of 2,000. And then Cascade Locks is like 20, I think it's like 21 something. So it's pretty crazy. Like 2 more resupplies and I'll be out of Oregon. So, but yeah, we're getting somewhere. Oregon is really beautiful in its own way. Lots of trees. These lower areas that don't have snow are really cool to hike through. And I'm just hoping the snow is going to melt a little bit, but we'll do what we can and try and get 20 at least in today, and check in again in the evening.